guys, welcome to a beautiful sunny afternoon here at Hallston. My name's Jill from Hallston Valley Farm. Nice to meet you if it's the first time joining us. And I thought in this little session, it's just that perfect time of the year that I would just show you Wiltshire horns when perhaps they're showing us their true colors, but in a, I don't know, quite a unique way. Anyway, so you're probably not going to see this very much because a lot of breeders might not show you it. But this is what we see in Wiltshire horns when they're at that final stages of lactation. Here's a perfect example here. Yeah. So you can see this is quite a young ewe and she's starting to shed, which is really actually quite good. Yeah, it's really quite good. Here's another ewe here, older ewe, she's completely fully shed. And so this is what happens Wiltshire horns in spring. It does change depending on the feed they're getting. At the moment, for example, this one's just eating some salt. Quite enjoying that. And these ones are eating some seaweed. A bit bossy, but enjoying their seaweed. And this is about a month before weaning. And the ewes are shedding quite a lot, and this is what you generally kind of see on the ground, just little tufts of wool all over the ground here, and you'll see some over there as well. And it's just, they're just telling you, hey, I'm doing well, I'm able to feed my lambs and I'm able to start shedding my wool and preparing for the summer, which is brilliant. This is exactly what we want. It just means that we just have to cope with a little bit of sort of scraggliness for often a very, very short time. So it's not for very long at all. In fact, as I said, some of them, like that one there, perfectly shed and completely shed. So great, she's doing very well. She just needs, she's so cute. She's got a little bit of a mohawk just there on her neck. So she just needs, and look at that little bit, she just needs a bit of a scratching post to fully shed. I love it, it's so good. But what I really want you to realise is that it's just part and parcel of breeding Wiltshire horns. They start to shed, they look a bit scruffy, but it's for a very, very short time period. And then they start to look really pretty. Again, you know, they're putting a lot of energy into feeding lambs and things like that, so it's a very normal thing that we would expect them to sort of so yeah, this is actually pretty good for pretty early spring, like to have fully shedded sheep. Some of my rams again are fully shedded. It's just a brilliant thing to see. So it really just shows. And sheddability, if you haven't checked out the podcast on sheddability, please do so. I actually just listened to it again yesterday myself, and it really helps you realize how genetically predisposed animals can actually be. So the shedding is highly, highly heritable. And the podcast talks to you a little bit about the research on that. And Wiltshire horns have one of the highest propensities to the shedding gene. So and this is why we have them, to have that easy care shed ability. So yeah, there you go. What you'd expect to see this time of the year, both coming from the animals and also on the ground. Happy shedding.